Okay. So, where were we? I need to, like, get one of those glasses cleaners. Problem is, every time I adjust this, it's then at the wrong angle. What's going on with my shirt? So anyway, where were we? Trying to find a new quest to do. The ruins of Mzulft. Let's go talk to Jazargo. Let's go talk to Jazargo. I think that would be a good idea. I'm just like wave after wave of just like fatigue. I was reading. Well, I wasn't really reading it. I was like looking at Pinterest stuff. And I found this like old advertisement from who the fuck knows when. And it was like, the advantages of drinking coffee. Coffee provides a burst of energy that helps you feel awake. For up to 2 hours, we recommend that you drink coffee for every meal. And I'm like, maybe if you want to die of a heart attack, you should. Yes, perhaps. Where is Jazargo? Where is my little buddy? I see his little pointer. There he is. Howdy, Mr. Cat.
Heard of the staff of Magnus.
I have tested your scrolls.
Were they magnificent?
Let's go for understatement. It did not go well.
No. It is true Jazargo suspected there might be problems, but this is most disappointing.
I nearly
it is good
died.
That you are willing to help Jazargo. This will not be forgotten, friend.
Thank you. Oh, nice. He wants to help me now. Oh, I love the cat. I love this Skyrim. I love the Skyrim cats. All of the cats at Skyrim are the best. Where's my room? My room is here. Yes? Yes, this is my room. The room with the skulls. Yep, my room. Biography of Baron Zayat, Volume 2. I don't know if this is what we were reading. Let's see. Books. Baron Zayat. The first volume of this series told the story of Berenzai's origin, heiress to the throne of Mournhold until her father rebelled against his excellency, Tiber Septim. Brought ruin. Until her father rebelled against his excellency, Tiber Septim I, and brought ruin to the province of Morrowind. Thanks largely to the benevolence of the Emperor, the child Berenzia was not destroyed with her parents, but reared by Count Sven of Dorkmore, a loyal imperial trustee. She grew up into a beautiful and pious child, trustful of her guardian's care. This trust, however, was exploited by a wicked orphan stable boy at Court Sven's estate, who with lies and fabrications tricked her into fleeing Darkmoor with him when she turned 16. After many adventures on the road, they settled in Riften, a Skyrim city near the Morrowind borders. The stable boy, Straw, was not altogether evil. He loved Berenzia in his own selfish fashion, and deception was the only way he could think of that would cement possession. That's not the story that we read. She, of course, felt only friendship toward him, But he was hopeful that she would gradually change her mind. This is not the story that we read. He wanted to buy a small farm and settle down into a comfortable marriage, but at the time his earnings were barely enough to feed and shelter them. After only a short time in Riften, straw fell in with a bold, villainous Khajiit thief named Theris, who proposed that they rob the Imperial Commandant's house in the central part of the city. Theris said that he had a client, a traitor to the Empire, who would pay well for any information they could gather there. Baron Zaya happened to overhear this plan and was appalled. She stole away from their rooms and walked the streets of Riften, in desperation, torn between her loyalty to the Empire and her love for her friends. I don't believe that's what happened. In the end, loyalty to the Empire prevailed over personal friendship, and she approached the Commandant's house, revealed her true identity, and warned him of her friend's plan. The Commandant listened to her tale, praised her courage, and assured her that no harm would come to her. He was none other than General Symmachus. Who had been scouring the countryside in search of her since her disappearance, and had just arrived in Riften, hot in pursuit. He took her into his custody and informed her that, far from being sent away to be sold, she was to be reinstated as Queen of Mournhold as soon as she turned 18. Until that time, she was to live with the Septim family in the newly built Imperial City, where she would learn something of government and be presented at the Imperial Court. At the Imperial City, Baron Zaya befriended the Emperor Tiber Septim during the middle years of his reign. Tiber's children, particularly his eldest son and their heir, Pelagius, came to love her as a sister. The ballads of the day praised her beauty, chastity, wit, and learning. On her 18th birthday, the entire Imperial City turned out to watch her farewell procession. I'm still just grossed out by that. Just let me just, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. To watch her farewell procession preliminary, it's one thing to praise somebody's beauty and wit and learning, because these are things that you can learn about someone by just, like, talking to them and... But if you're praising how much they do or do not fuck, that's really fucking weird. That's really fucking weird. That's too much information. That's too much information. I do not want to know how much a person does or does not fuck. I don't want to know. Why? Why? And, like, nobody else in Skyrim cares about that. Nobody else cares about it. Like, nobody, this one lady, there's a goddess, Dibella, who is known for her weird sex acts, and sure, like, it's not, something you talk about, but, like, it's something that people acknowledge that happens, and they're like, just as long as you don't talk about it, we don't care. Don't ask, don't tell, which, like, is a little bit, it's a bit of a bit, but still, there is, the texts of Skyrim do not match, and this, okay, I realize what's happening here. I'm just saying that the cultural ideals of Skyrim, as written about in the text of Skyrim, do not match the cultural ideals of Skyrim as practiced by the people of Skyrim. And no, we're not going to call this hypocrisy, because hypocrisy is a dumb word used by lazy people. But it's silly. Let's call it that. It hurts. It hurts my brain. Anyways, let's just truck on through. On her 18th birthday, the entire Imperial City turned out to watch her farewell procession Preliminary to her return to her native land, sorrowful as they were at her departure, all knew she was ready for her glorious destiny as sovereign of the kingdom of Mournhold. That was rather short. Okay. Like, are we sure we're reading the same thing? In the second volume of the series, it was told how Baronzai was kindly welcomed to the new constructed. Now I'm wondering if Baronzai. The real Baronzai. Okay, so there's the real Baronzai and the biography of Baronzai. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we need to find the biography of Baronzai, volume 1. Hold on. Down, please. Do you have any books in here? Do not. Okay, we're gonna go to Riften. Because I may have more books in there. Now that we know that there are these two different series about Baronzai, now I'm really, really curious to see how they stack up. And I think it's kind of interesting how like we're already seeing the discrepancies, but at the same time there's like the biography, which is probably going to be a commissioned biography, right? So somebody is paying a person to write this text, and we're not going to say that specifically is propaganda as opposed to the other one, because like, let's be real, everything is propaganda. Every form of media is propaganda. Every form of media is trying to convince you of something. So while the biography of Baronzai is trying to convince you of a more chaste version of Baronzai, the other text is trying to convince you of a more real Baronzai, who is more, one of the people. So we have this contrast, like I mentioned earlier, with like the weird discrepancy between the texts of Skyrim, texts that seem to focus on like okay, we're in a medieval fantasy setting, maybe pre-medieval fantasy setting. So it's trying to really create. Some of these texts are really trying to create that pre-medieval setting that we're kind of like experiencing, right? Well, some of the other texts are kind of. No, that's not where I was going. Texts are creating a pre-medieval setting. Yeah, that's something that's happening. That's the same and separate from the way that these texts are interacting with one another in this setting. So yeah, it's it's hard. It's hard, but it's also we're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna have fun. I'm getting my MA in literature, so like this is kind of my thing. Oh fuck. I should actually sell. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna put everything that we want to keep in here. Because we don't want to empty this chest while we look for the books. gonna do both at the same time. It's multiple things. We have multi-pronged gold here. Oh, I just accidentally ate that. Did not find the book in here. I'm already fucking up my organization. That's okay. Face of Stunning. Okay, so this might be able to be upgraded very nicely. So we might want to hold on to that for a little bit. Chain Lightning. Oh, that's out of Stream Alchemy. Major lock picking. Oh, one of those. Oh, that. Wait, those are. We want to keep those. Enchanted ring. Yeah, we'll sell those. Keep that for now. Keep that. Okay, let us go to. If we go to Ragged Flagon, we go to the fence of the Ragged Flagon. We'll be able to stay in this little area. She's gonna run out of money unless we can buy some things from her. But after that. Hi.
Welcome to the cozy little family.
What do you have for
Some may
sale?
call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
That's interesting. Filter of health. That may be useful. Okay, so I'm gonna sell. Actually, I should not. Okay, I'll take that. Weapons. Stunning. So it's paralyzing the target. I don't know if we have that. So that could be good to keep. Where's an enchantment table?
If you'll excuse me.
Don't know if there's any enchantment tables down here. We have an enchantment table. Enchanting table in our house in Riften. So that might be a good idea. Oh my god. Hold on. Anyway, where was I? Fuck. I didn't want to go that way. There were more things. There were more things, and I want to see what they were. Okay, we're good. Howdy.
Jobs available. Interested?
No. Yes. Take.
Got lots of jobs available.
Take. Take.
So,
Take.
feeling loose? How about you run a job for me?
Take. Take. They like us. They like us. Where's that guy who's always mean to us? Hi.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Hi.
I don't care if you're best buddies with the guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything.
Okay. He does not like us. Everyone else like us. Yeah, well, everyone in Skyrim is obsessed with death. That's why they're leaving. Ooh. I need to drink more water. I drink a lot of Gatorade, but I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Yes?
Okay. I should have actually gone back to my stuff. But it's fine. Oh. There are those who believe that when night descends upon Skyrim, werewolves descend upon whatever. Look for forges and grindstones in the world. You can always use them to make new weapons, and didn't have time to read that. It's like, I mean, usually I read it faster, I think. But it's kind of hard to read fast right now. We're not gonna stick around to watch a thief get his ass blasted. I mean, it's gonna happen anyway, but we're just not gonna be involved with it. It's a bad idea. Like, then I'd feel inclined to, like, get involved, and I'd have to kill all the guards who saw. And this doesn't sound like a good time for me, you know? Chill vibes. Chill vibes. We're reading books today. We're reading books and having chill vibes today.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hand.
I'd prefer not to die at all, actually. Mule actually seems quite happy, you little nerd. I wonder if I can marry Mule. Okay. Well, we do not have the appropriate apparel to receive Mule's affections. Oh wait, yeah, we can. I read a thing, so we can. It's auto saving. It's okay. Fuck! I didn't mean to take that. Just take it all. Take it all. Is there anything we can make? No, we don't have any salt. hey, look, it's back where it's supposed to be. There we go, this is what we're looking for. Disenchant. Glass of mace. Glass mace of stunning. Paralyze enchantment. Okay, let's go then. Staff of the familiar, staff of charming items. Weapons. Staff of repulsion. Frostbite, chain lightning, hold on. You just take it, please. Items. Weapons. Chain lightning. Let's equip that. Oh, fuck. Common. Common. There we go. Frostbite. Okay, so this is not worth much. This is worth a decent amount. This is worth an okay amount. We'll sell that. Activate. Items. Weapons. Chain lightning. Items. Weapons. Grand Staff of Charming. Okay, so this is worth quite a lot, actually. So we shall keep it. Weapons. Frostbite. Ice storms and repulsion. So this is worth a nice. The thing is, I really like the way this looks, even though it's not worth shit. Let's see. Disenchant. We can't disenchant staffs. We can only disenchant items. Weapons. Chill rend. Go. I want to find where we keep here. Ah, fuck. I keep taking shit from around the fucking house. Okay, cabbage, potato, soup. That's health and stamina. I need for Horkert, lavender, and tomato. And steak. Two, three. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Okay, that's fine. It's like, you know, I'm not like hyped about using all. Oh, fuck. I wanted to make I want to make some of the more complicated recipes. That's what I was trying to say. But like, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Oh, in the books. Items. Books. Volume 2. This one we've already read. Real Baron's Eye Volume 1. Real Baron's Eye Volume 3. I'm starting to wonder. We still go to the Whiterun house, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe the 1 and the 2 don't exist. But that wouldn't make any sense, would it now? Okay, let's all these back. Okay. What's in here? Was this all of our... Okay, yeah. Oh, shit. There's just not enough drawers for there to be a good system of organization here. Okay. Apparel. Store that. Store that. I'm not gonna store that. Apparently. Miscellaneous. We're gonna put dragon scales. The dragon bone. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Because like, where else do I put them? There's no other storage in here. Tell them. Go to Whiterun. Let's go to Whiterun. Let's go to Whiterun. Because we need to get the books from Whiterun. It is 10 o'clock right now. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get the books from Whiterun. We're gonna see if the Baron's Eye is there, and then we'll go back to the college. And we'll check the books at the college. I'm like obsessed with the Baron's Eye books now. Like, I want to know. I want to know. Let's see, what's today? Today's Tuesday, right? Tomorrow's Wednesday, so we have another stream tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will not be quite so, you know. And it will perhaps be easier to do this. Oh, oh boy. Flame. Knock. Okay, let's go upstairs. I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll just go here. Yes. There are many, many things. And then this chest. Okay, I think we have dragon bones with us. Miscellaneous. 27 amethysts. And a lot of them are stolen. Candlestick. I don't think we'll keep these. We have so much crap. Let's see what is over here. The Life of Uriel Septim. Real Baron Zaya Volume 2? Oh! Oh, that's interesting. I don't want to move that, though. Is that the only reason? Wait. Mystery of Talara, Volume 1. Okay, so we have Volume 1 and Volume 3. Hold on. Biography of Baron Zaya. Okay, so we didn't. I don't think we got any books from there. Yeah. Okay, we have a lot of those actually. Let's see what we can make. Oh, nice. Stamina, source stamina. Stamina and health. Health, stamina. Give me it. Okay. 2. Stamina, health. Okay, that's good. Ew. Leeks. Venison stew. Okay. Why is that so funny? I don't know why that's so funny. It's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh shit, I needed to put that away. Hey, Lids.
What do you need?
Nothing. Just you know, chilling with Iona. Mm. Why does she sit in my room? It's kind of weird. Hmm. Whoa, we can break that down. I don't know, that's kind of ugly. Oh my god, what all am I carrying? I guess I'm carrying like a whole bunch of shit. But wait, hold on, let's find out. Wait, biography of Baron Zaya. Oh, biography of Baron Zaya, volume 1! Let's see. Late in the Second Era, a girl child, Baron Zaya was born to the rulers of the Kingdom of Mournhold in what is now the Imperial Province of Morrowind. She was reared in all the luxury and security befitting a royal dark elven child until she reached 5 years of age. At that time, His Excellency Tiber Septim, the first Emperor of Tamriel, demanded that the decadent rulers of Morrowind yield to him and institute imperial reforms. I kind of understand why the elves hate the Empire now, actually. Trusting to their vaunted magic, the Dark Elves impotently refused until Tiber Septim's army was on their borders. This is written by the Empire. Okay, this is written by the Empire, so this is imperial. This is literally imperial propaganda. Okay. The Dark Elves impudently refused until Tiber Septim's army was on the borders. An armistice. She's 5 years old. This is the scene where her parents are all like getting on the horses and going off to war. Okay, so an armistice was signed by the Dunmer, but not before there were several battles, one of which laid waste to Mournhold, now called Almalexia. There we go. Little Princess Berenzia and her nurse were found among the wreckage. The Imperial General Symmachus, himself a dark elf, suggested to Tiber Septim that the child might someday be valuable, and she was therefore placed with a loyal supporter who had recently retired from the Imperial army. Okay. Sven Advinson had been granted the title of Count upon his retirement. That checks out with what we read in the other book. They were recently nobilified. His fiefdom, Darkmoor, was a small town in central Skyrim. Count Sven and his wife reared the princess as their own daughter, seeing to it that she was educated appropriately, and more importantly, that the imperial virtues of obedience, discretion, loyalty, and piety were instilled in the child. I'm not sure what piety we're talking. What is piety to Skyrim? Because Skyrim doesn't seem. I mean, maybe in some respects they do. What does piety in Skyrim look like? I have no idea. In short, she was made fit to take her place as a member of the new ruling class of Morrowind. The girl Berenzia grew in beauty, grace, and intelligence. She was sweet-tempered, a joy to her adopted. parents and their 5 young sons. 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 5 young sons I... Okay, here's where we see the discrepancy, because she's sweet-tempered and a joy to her adoptive parents. And the adoptive parents are like in the other book, are like, this kid is shit and we hate her. I mean, they didn't say this in many words, but like that's the vibes. So like, what are they writing this for? That's the question. If this is propaganda, what are they trying to do? What is the point? Other than her appearance, she differed from young girls of her class only in that she had a strong empathy for the woods and fields, and was wont to escape her household duties to wander there at times. Berenzia. We didn't see anything about that in the other book, which was supposedly like it's supposedly about the real Berenzia, right? It's written from a perspective of someone who is probably closer to her. Okay, so Berenzia, and this isn't what we know. This is what I'm thinking. Berenzia was a child. Her parents died. Her home was sacked. She was taken from the home, put with this family. She ran away from the family because they were, treating her like shit. I lost the plot. I started. I was looking at the words and I started like reading it without like trying to, and I lost the plot. Okay. Her family, adopted family, treated her like shit. She's probably her adopted family treated her like shit. She leaves. And she does a bunch of crazy stuff on the road. So I'm thinking that what's happening is that this book is, once again, it's Imperial propaganda trying to clear her name, cleanse her history, her name, what happened to her. And I would guess that, like, if I had to guess what's going to happen, and I've never read this before, but if I had to guess what's going to happen, I would say that she's gonna marry the typer. She's gonna, not the hyperception. She's gonna marry the nutty one, right? The guy who goes, he goes with the Daedra, and he like, yeah, that guy, whatever the fuck his name is. Because they're trying to launder this lady's history, and that's the only thing that makes sense when we look at the other book in comparison. Berenzia was happy and content with her 16th until her 16th year, when a wicked orphan stable boy whom she had befriended out of pity. See, they're really going hard on this stable boy. Told her he had overheard a conspiracy between her guardian, Count Sven, and a Red Guard visitor to sell her as a concubine in Rihad, as no Nord or Breton would marry her on account of her black skin, and no dark elf would have her because of her foreign upbringing. What? Whatever shall I do, the poor girl said, weeping and trembling, for she had been brought up in innocence and trust. It never occurred to her that her friend the stable boy would lie to her. That is very much not what happened in the other book. The wicked boy, who was called Straw, said that she must run away if she valued her virtue, but he would come with her as her protector. This is very courtly love vibes. Very like Guinevere and Lancelot, and we know what happened there. Sorrowfully, Berenzia agreed to this plan, and that very night she disguised herself as a boy, and the pair escaped to the nearby city of Whiterun. After a few days there, they managed to get jobs as guards for a disreputable merchant caravan. That is what we read in the other book. That is what happened in the other book. The caravan was heading east by side roads also what we heard, in a mendacious attempt to elude the lawful tolls charged on the imperial highways. Thus, the pair eluded pursuit until they reached the city of Riftun. Riftun? Why do we spell Riften differently? Is that a typo? No, it's twice. It's twice. That's weird. I wonder if the Imperials spell Riften differently. Where they ceased their travels for a time. They felt it safe in Riften, close as it was to the Morrowind border, so that dark elves were enough of a common sight. That's the end of that. Okay, so this is written, hold on, who is this written by? Ah, fuck. Because if they have a funny Latin, like a fake Latin name, it's an empire. It's written by the Empire. Jesus, I have so many fucking books on me right now. I'm just like obsessed with this. This is the real Baron's Eye. This is the one we already read. By Anonymous. This is by Anonymous. And this has multiple... I wonder if this is smut. No, it couldn't be. No, this is smut. This is smut. This is definitely. Oh my god. This is like revenge story smut. The dude has a tragic backstory. He swears revenge against the family. He decides he's gonna marry the lady. This is kidnapping smut. Oh boy. Oh, this just got 1,000 times better. Oh my god. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Oh my god. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the first one if I can find the fucking thing. Oh boy, this is very exciting. I love this. I love this. Brief history of, biography of Baron's Eye. There we go. So this is written, by Stern Gamboge, Imperial Scribe. This is written by an Imperial Scribe. This isn't just written by anybody. This is written by an Imperial Scribe. Now remember we talked about the publishing industry of Skyrim. Books have to be written by hand. Somebody is writing this shit out. So if they're saying, Imperial Scribe, write this instead of copying the other books, this is, oh my god. Oh my god. This is so cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I need more of this. Okay. Let's go up the stairs. Go up the stairs. See, I had a feeling. I knew I wanted to read all these damn books when I started this. But I let's see. Here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna want, let's do something. Which of these doesn't have anything in it? This doesn't have anything in it. Okay, cool. Because then we can just do the books. Oh, I should probably put the silver swords in the chest downstairs. It's fine. We're doing something. we have malachite. Okay, we needed that for the silver, I think. Or not the silver. The glass. The glass bow. Okay, I think we're good. We're not really good because we still have so much shit. Like, we have so much shit. Did not mean to eat 2 of those. Don't know why that happened. Ooh, a human heart. I don't know how we know that that does that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, you gotta find amusement in the simple things sometimes, I think. You know? Like the well-rounded curves of the number 69. Come on. Okay. Let's do this. That's not what I want to do. Are there books in here? Yes. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Dance and fire. No. See, the thing is, I haven't played the other games, so I don't quite know what I'm looking for. But I'm sure that there are other things that I could find. Aaron Dill's Journal, Part 1. Yeah, that's the weird guy. The Butcher. Okay, biography. Okay, we have the biography volume 1, biography volume 2, and biography volume 3. So we'll read all of those. Brief history of the Empire. Those could be useful. Charwich, Coningay. Here. No, this is not. Dwemmers, nope, no Dwemer. Faye Fulgen. No. Journal. Frontier Conquest. Social history. Okay, this is the human settlement. Okay. I don't think that's gonna... That's... Gotta do better thieving. move that. Life of Uriel Septim. Wasn't he mentioned? Short. Wait. A short life of. Okay, so. The early decades were marked by aggressive expansion and consolidation of imperial influence throughout the empire, but especially in the east and Morrowind. Okay, who wrote this? Who wrote this? Rufus Payne. Okay, I don't know. Imperial culture was weak, and native customs and traditions. Arcane support. Princess Kaula. Okay. It was known. Okay, he went to Oblivion. Oh, here we go. Okay, the story of Thorn's magical impersonation of the Emperor, the unmasking of Thorn's imposture by Queen Baronzaya, and the roles played by King Aedwire, Rhea Stillmaid, and her champion in assembling the Staff of Chaos, defeating the renegade Imperial Battle Mage, Yagar. What? Okay, so Queen. Okay, defeating the Imperial Battle Mage and restoring Uriel to the throne is treated at length in Cern Gamboge's excellent 3-volume biography of Baronzaya. Okay, so she did a thing, and they commissioned the biography to, like, honor her or something. Okay, this is interesting. We're gonna keep this around. Light. We can get rid of that. And get rid of some of those. Lost Legend. Hold on. Light armor forging. Lost Legends. Or lost. No, we don't need that. Mace, etiquette, magic. Many things. Mysteries of Talara. This is part 4. As compared to volume 1. So, hold on. This should be interesting. We have volume 2 and volume 3. Why is that a bird? Why is there a bird there? That's interesting. Nepalstone nightingales. No word yet. Note. Odes. Paula. We want Paula too. The ancestor pirate king. This. Yeah, we read that. That was very bad. Proper lock design. Quite to please. Reality and other falsehoods. Illusion. Okay, we're not gonna read that. Report. Wait. I have a feeling. Let me. Oh. Fuck. This. Fuck! Oh my god, that's so annoying. I hate doing that. Wait, the Accords of Madness. You're seen. Evening Star. No. Yeah, such is life. Sometimes you win some. Sometimes You cry and eat chocolate. Larian the Mystic. Second to play. Jesus. Nope. Just like we're looking for, like, we're scanning, right? And we're scanning for key words. Nope, this is not. And like, it doesn't. You might miss some things, right? But if you're trying to do things fast, it can be useful to just try to skim. Note. Ode. The disaster at... Okay. Emperor's plans. I don't know. I haven't read enough to really, like, understand how the time works in here. I'm not. I think we lost the thing I was looking for. That's okay. Black Arrow, Volume 1. What is this? Nope. There we go. Refugees, Song of Pelennor. There's no so-called manuscript. 6 fragments. Okay, so there's no date. That means that we are not. I'm pretty sure that Baranzai is like a recent history kind of thing. Like, we appear to have some, like, recent history things and some, like, you know, let's see, no. But yeah, some ancient, and then some more modern, so to speak, like ancient history and recent history. So red kitchen reader. Okay, let's go over one more time. Village journal. There was like multiple. There were multiples. I don't know which one, but I know it was like multiples. Crap. Come on, let me look at it. Oh, I just took it? Okay, that's fine too. I really don't know. I've like completely forgot. I mean, I'm probably, like, I'm sure, this game is old enough that I'm sure there are, like, people out there who have, like, done some interesting work with these texts. So I'm gonna do some research. Okay, so the Real Baron Zaya, we read that. Let's do the Real Baron Zaya volume, this is volume 3, shit! Okay, so let's go up here to the biography of Baron Zaya, volume 3. Well, you know what? Okay, no, we're gonna do volume 2. So, first volume, we already read this part. He fell in with this thief. They would pay. She approached the commandant. The commandant was the guy who promised to destroy her family's life or some shit like that. And he took her into his custody and informed her that far from being sent away to be sold, she was to be reinstated as the queen. She was ready for her glorious destiny as sovereign. Okay, so let's find out what happens to her in volume 3. In the second volume, it was told how Berenzai was kindly welcomed to the newly constructed imperial city by the Emperor Tiber Septim and his family, who treated her like a long-lost daughter. I'm wondering if the Empire, like, treats her like shit. In the other version. And this version, like, because she's this big hero now and she did, like, really cool shit, they're like, actually, we loved her the whole entire time. I wonder. Okay. Welcomed to the imperial city by Emperor Tiber Septim and his family, who treated her like a long-lost daughter during her almost 1-year stay. After several happy months there, learning her duties as vassal queen under the Empire. As vassal queen. I mean, that doesn't sound very queenly to me. The Imperial General Symmachus, who's almost like 50 years old now, escorted her to Mournhold, where she took up her duties as queen of her people under his wise guidance. Gradually they come... He's almost 50 years old. Gradually they came to love one another and were married and crowned in the splendid ceremony at which the emperor himself officiated. That was definitely an arranged marriage. After several hundred years of marriage... What? After several hundred years of marriage, a son, Helsith, was born to the royal couple amid celebration and joyous prayer. I guess the elves live for longer. Although it was not publicly known at the time, it was shortly before this blessed event that the Staff of Chaos had been stolen from its hiding place deep in the Mournhold mines by a clever, enigmatic bard known only as the Nightingale. Okay, so the other book that we were reading has the Staff of Chaos mentioned. Okay, okay, okay. And the Nightingale, we are a Nightingale. So I wonder if the it's the Nightingales. Or if there's more than one Nightingale. 8 years after Helseth's birth, Berenziah bore a daughter, Morgaia, named after Symmachus' mother. Excuse me while I throw up a little bit. And the royal couple's joy seemed complete. Alas, shortly after that, relations with the Empire mysteriously deteriorated. Mysteriously is doing a lot of work there. Like, mysteriously is holding up the whole building. Leading to much civil unrest in Mournhold. After fruitless investigations and attempts at reconciliation, in despair, Berenziah took her young children and traveled to the imperial city herself to seek the ear of Emperor Uriel Septim 7? Yeah, 7. Symmachus remained in Mournhold to deal with the grumbling peasants and annoyed nobility and do what he could to stave off an impending insurrection. The Staff of Chaos is doing things with the relationship between the Empire and Mournhold. I don't know. During her audience with the Emperor, Berenziah, through her magical arts, came to realize to her horror and dismay that the so-called Emperor was an impostor, none other than the bard Nightingale, who had stolen the Staff of Chaos. New theory. Somebody's trying to do some kind of coup. And they make up this Staff of Chaos and Emperor imposter thing. And that's why, because Berenziah has control over what the scribes are writing now. So she is the one having the propaganda written. Oh, Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. That's an interesting name you got there, buddy. But thank you for following. Anyways, we're trying to I have never read these books before, and I'm trying to do literary analysis to them. So yeah, we're having fun here. I'm also slightly inebriated. So yeah. So anyway, she concealed this realization from him. That evening, news came that Symmachus had fallen in battle with the revolting peasants of Mournhold, and that the kingdom had been taken over by rebels. Berenziah at this point did not know where to seek help, or from whom. The gods, that fateful night, were evidently looking out for her as if in redress of her loss. King Eadware of High Rock and an old friend of Uriel Septim and Symmachus came by on a social call. As one does. He comforted her, pledged his friendship, and furthermore confirmed her suspicions that the Emperor was indeed a fraud, and none other than Jagar what? The imposter is the bard. But now the imposter is the battle mage. Oh, one of his many alter egos, of course. One of his many alter egos, Thorn had supposedly retired into seclusion from public work and installed his assistant, Rhea Silmain, in his stead. The hapless assistant was later put to death under mysterious circumstances. How can you put someone to death under mysterious circumstances? This should be a matter of public record. What the fuck? Supposedly, a plot implicating her had been uncovered and she had been summarily executed. However, her ghost had appeared to Aedware in a dream and revealed to him that the true emperor had been kidnapped by Tharn and imprisoned in an alternate dimension. That is sus. That is such a sus story. Tharn had then used the Staff of Chaos to kill her when she attempted to warn the Elder Council of his nefarious plot. Together, Aedwir and Berenzai plotted to gain the false Emperor's confidence. Meanwhile, another friend of Rhea's, known as the Champion, who apparently possessed great, albeit then untapped potential, was incarcerated at the Imperial dungeons. What does this have to do with anything? However, she had access to his dreams, and she told him to bide his time until she could devise a plan that would effect his escape. Then he could begin on his mission to unmask the imposter. Berenzai continued to charm and eventually befriended the Erzatz Emperor. By contriving to read his secret diary, she learned that he had broken the Staff of Chaos into 8 pieces and hidden them in far-flung locations scattered across Tamriel. She managed to obtain a copy of the key to Rhea's friend's cell and bribed a guard to leave it there as if by accident. Their champion, whose name was unknown even to Berenzai and Aedware, made his escape through the shift gate Rhea had opened. Why are they telling me this? Why are they telling me all of this detail? You just say they had a friend and the friend did a thing. You don't need to tell me that the friend went to jail and then they got the friend out of jail. We just skip the part where the friend goes to jail and you tell me what the friend is doing. Then write another book about the friend going to jail. Jesus. Anyway, I'm sorry. The obscure corner, failing powers. The champion was free at last and almost immediately for work. It took Berenzai several more months to learn the hiding places of all 8 staff pieces through snatches of overheard conversation and rare glances at Tharn's diary. Once she had the vital information, however, why do characters in video games always keep their whole entire life city and lists of crimes in their diaries? I get that it's the only way to, make it happen for the plot, but, don't write about your crimes in your diary. Somebody's going to read that. Once she had the vital information, however, which she communicated with Rhea forthwith, who in turn passed it on to the champion, she and Aedware, if we're going to do a double dash to open, we need to do a double dash to close. Lost no time. They fled to Wayrest, his ancestral kingdom in the province of High Rock, where they managed to fend off the sporadic efforts of Tharn's henchmen to haul them back to the Imperial City, or at the very least, obtain revenge. Tharn, whatever else might be said of him, was no one's fool, save perhaps Berenzai's. There's another double dash, single dash, and stop that! And he concentrated most of his efforts towards tracking down and destroying the champion. As all now know, the courageous, indefatigable, and forever nameless champion was successful in reuniting the 8 sundered pieces of the Staff of Chaos. With it, he destroyed Tharn and rescued the true Emperor, following what has come to be known as Restoration. Okay, so we need to find books about Restoration. A grand state memorial service was held for Symmachus at the Imperial City, befitting the man who had served the Septim dynasty for so long and so well. Sus. Berenzai and good King, that guy, had come to care deeply for one another during their trials and adventures, and were married in the same year. Shortly after their flight from the Imperial City, her 2 children from a previous marriage with Symmachus remained with her, and a regent was appointed to rule Mournhold in her absence. Up to the present time, Queen Berenzai has been in Wayrest with Prince Helseth and Princess Morgaia. She plans to return to Mournhold, so she's still alive? After Aedware's death. Since he was already elderly when they wed, she knows That event, alas, could not be far off, as the elves reckon time. Until then, she shares the government of the kingdom of Wayrest with her husband and seems glad and content with her finally quiet and happily unremarkable life. This is weird. Shit just got really weird. Okay. So what was the thing? What was the thing we found? That it seemed restoration. We need to find things that are about restoration. Let's check volume 4. Uriel. Okay, wait. First 8 emperors of the Septim Dynasty, beginning with Tiber 1. Tiber Septim the First, right? So then, okay, maybe we do need to go to volume 1. Death. Pelagius. Pelagius. That's the guy I was thinking about earlier. Queen Patema. Isn't she the wolf queen? Isn't that the one that we were dealing with? Okay, we're gonna take a short break from this and go do things. I don't know what we're gonna do because our inventory is completely empty. But let's go. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to go here. Nope. Let's give it a couple hours. We need to find the real Baronziah 2, I believe. And I think it's... Shut up! But we want to find the real... Hi, what have you got for sale? The real Baronziah 2. Biography, that's what we have. Okay. Never mind. Books. Okay, I need a quick break. I might actually end it, when I come back. But I do in fact need a quick break. You know what, let's just end it right now. Okay. So it has been about 6 hours. 6 hours and 32, 33, 34, 35. You know the deal. And what did we do today? We played Skyrim all fucking day. I drank quite a bit of wine. I had quite a bit of cheese. We had a little charcuterie board. It was fun. It was a good time. We had a good time today. What can I say? I know how to have a good time. I know how to have a good time. But, you know, when I feel like it. But anyway, so it was very interesting. We read a lot of books, a lot of reading in this stream. But you know what? I think it was interesting because we found this, the Baronziah. We found out about Baronziah and this, you know, whole history is telling us quite a lot about how at least I feel it's telling us quite a lot about how history is constructed in Skyrim and the different forces that are creating narratives, and the different kind of narratives that it's possible to tell, in this universe. So yeah, I think, I mean, well, there's of course the added narrative of the, you know, the like the creators of Skyrim and like what stories they're trying to tell, what kind of atmosphere they're trying to create, and what the influences of those creators, you know, what kinds of things that they, read, the media that they consume, the influence that it has on the text that they're creating within Skyrim. So I feel like this is really, it's really getting interesting, and there's a lot of, potential for analysis of these books, which was really what I was hoping. It was what I was hoping. I've done a lot of work with, because I'm working on my MA. I've done a lot of work with Subnautica, which is the last game that I really played, right? And so it's going to be really interesting, I think, as I'm coming into this semester to do work with these Skyrim books. And it's really cool that, this is kind of when it happened. So, because, the semester is about to start. So anyway, what did we do today? Yeah, we read all the books. That's what we were just talking about. If you are at all interested in this, I do a lot of talking, a lot of reading. We did some gameplay. We definitely did some gameplay. I kicked a lot of ass today, too. I hope that it's a good mix of gameplay and analysis. I don't want to get too bogged down by the analysis, because I think that there's a happy medium where we can do both, at the same time. And I want to try to get there. But if you found it at all interesting, go ahead and give me a follow. We're definitely going to do more of this kind of content. This is what it's all about for me. I love doing, media analysis and literary analysis, and it's just a lot of fun. Especially around video games, because it's so, I just think it's so interesting. But anyway, if you find this kind of content interesting, you should definitely follow me on Twitch, and you should subscribe to me on YouTube. I post the full VODs on YouTube. I've been trying to split the VODs up into smaller little segments, so they're easier to consume. I don't know how well that's working out. I can only know, when people consume them. So you should go and consume them if this is, content you're interested in. You should also, leave a comment, if this is your deal, and, you enjoy this content. You should definitely leave a comment. You should leave a like. And yeah, thank you for joining. Hold on, I have little cards that, I don't have an outro, but I have, an outro formula of things that I should remember to say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My next stream. So my next stream will be tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. We don't have, strict times. I mean, I have times in the thing. But, sometimes I start a little bit early. Sometimes I start a little bit late. I've been starting late lately because I haven't been feeling quite so well. But, yeah. Starting tomorrow, probably around 4 or 5 later in the day. I don't think, because I have been drinking quite a bit of... Okay, look, it may just be a glass, okay? I mean, today we had 1.5 glasses. It was a half of glass, so a half glass and a half glass. But it was half of a half glass. Which isn't that much for most people, I suppose, but it's I have very low alcohol tolerance. So I don't think I'm going to be drinking tomorrow. So I might not be quite as, But, and I don't want to, I don't think that it's wise to smoke over reliance, I think I can, But anyway. So yeah, I will be around tomorrow at 4 or 5. And if you follow me, then you will get alerts when that happens. Yeah, that's it. I think that's all. Thank you for joining, and I will see you. I'm looking at the camera now. I don't know if it's seeing me looking at the camera. I'm trying to look at the camera though. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.